Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our kitchen. I know we've gotten a lot of requests over the years for the different drinks that we make in our house, and I'd like to finally give up our secret. Our most famous drink is called the Recipe. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, here you go. So the first thing you're going to need a couple things here. Now, one thing you're really going to need a glass. Okay, if you don't have a glass, I've gotten a lot of questions, well, maybe can I just make it on my kitchen counter instead? Do I actually need a glass? And turns out, yes, we've tried it a number of different ways, and you definitely need a glass. So if you don't have one, get yourself started, go ahead and get yourself a glass. All right, here you go. So step 2, we're gonna get ourselves some ice, okay? Now for ice, you can find a lot of different places, but I think the most common place you're gonna find is in your freezer. So go ahead and follow me here. We're gonna get some ice in the freezer. Load up the glass with some ice. Fill it all the way up. All right. So you see what we've done here. We've taken the glass that we started out first with, and then remember how I said we were going to get some ice. So that's what this is here, and we got this out of our freezer. Now, if you don't have a freezer, you don't have a refrigerator, you're probably just going to have to go out and buy some ice. But if you do decide to go out and get a refrigerator or freezer on your own, what you're going to want to do is when you have it delivered, you're going to want to go ahead and plug it in and make sure it's running, make sure it's on. And then at that point, a few hours later, you'll have some ice. Okay, so step 2, put the ice in the glass. It should look something like that. All right. Make sure it's inside the glass again. You don't want to have it on the counter. That's the whole point of the glass, just to go ahead and have it in there. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some water. I'm going to use this water right here, this Zero water. It's just from the faucet. You put it in through here, goes through the filter, and it comes out the other end. So we're just going to fill this up right like this, okay? Following here? And we're going to stop just before we get to the end, because otherwise you're going to end up spilling it, and you don't want to do that. So we're going to put it there. The next ingredient you want is some Mio water. Now you have a couple different options, of course, of Mio water if you're familiar with it. You can have the cherry blackberry like this one, or the mango peach. So first you want to decide what flavor you want, what you want it to taste like, and then you're going to choose that flavor to put inside here. So for instance, if I want this one to taste like cherry blackberry, I'm going to want to use this one to put inside, and then take this one and put it away. So I'm going to go ahead and use the cherry blackberry, put it in there. And really there's no set amount that you want to use for the recipe, but you're just going to do some experimentation of how much of you want in there. And then, of course, the final touch is the straw. And as you guessed, you're going to want to put the straw in the glass with all the other ingredients that you've made for the recipe. And like so. There you have it, folks. The secret's out. This is the world famous Recipe. Enjoy.